Welcome to the Long Run with Joel and Christy. I'm Joel.
And I'm Christy.
And what are we doing today?
Today we are going to go buy groceries after having done a 9-day road trip, so we have no food. But first, we're going to go through our meal plan with you.
All right, let's get to it.
Okay, so we're driving, or Joel's driving, and I'm not, because we both can't drive at the same time, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so he's right there. He's keeping his eye on the roads. We were at a red light. That's why he did that. So I'm just going to quickly go through the meal plan. I'm going to throw it up on the screen so that you can see it. We're going to start out with some leg quarters on Sunday. Then we're going to make some cheeseburger soup. We'll probably have leftovers of that. Then we're going to do another breakfast recipe because we're going to do that video with like 3 breakfast recipes. And this one is for breakfast sweet potatoes. But since Joel won't eat sweet potatoes, and neither will our son, we're going to make it just breakfast baked potatoes. Mine will probably be on a sweet potato. Theirs will not. Then we're going to have some chicken quesadillas. And after that, you see those little question marks, question mark, question mark. That's because I wasn't sure exactly what dates we were going to be gone to see Joel's mother, because it's going to be her 80th birthday celebration. And it will be those days, the ones I have the question marks on, and the homemade pizza one. I just never take that off. But it'll be those 3 days, so we don't have anything planned for those days. And then the next week, normally we would finish off the month, and we would just run it through the days that actually went through the month. But since we will be gone on that trip, we won't be home to buy groceries. So we're going to go ahead and we've scheduled out the next week, which is into May, the first week of May. We've got hamburgers, bacon fried rice, chicken and gravy, leftovers, pulled pork, homemade pizza, and leftovers. And that completes our meal plan. We do have to buy a few things to make this happen, but not a lot because we still have plenty of chicken and ground beef. But we'll have to buy, and we'll probably go to 2 different stores. So stick with us because we're about to get to probably Walmart. Yep. Yeah. Okay. So that's it. Come shop with us. Okay, we're grabbing 2 Pringles, and we haven't bought Pringles in over a month, and looks like the price has gone up again. $2.24. All right, so we're getting Max. Looks like it's $2.18, and that also is a price increase. All right, we're looking at $2.78 for some tortilla shells so that we can make some quesadillas. Okay, we're getting an 18 count of eggs, and they are $3.34. And we're also grabbing 1 little thing of sour cream, and that's $1.16. Heavy whipping cream, $4.98. Okay, and so we're getting this pork shoulder roast for our pulled pork, and it's $18.91. And if you know us, you know that we make that and then put packs of it in the freezer. So it won't be just 1 meal for $18.91. It'll be like probably 6 or 7 by the time that we freeze what we have and put it in the freezer. Then we pull out a pack like once a month or something like that. And all we have to do is thaw it out and reheat it and add some barbecue sauce to it, which we make homemade barbecue sauce. So that's a good way to stretch your grocery budget, is by doing meals that will last you 5 and 6 and 7 meals altogether. All right, and I guess we're grabbing 2 boxes of Pop-Tarts for our son. Looks like it still says it's $1.78. And we're grabbing some coconut sugar. If you follow us and you've seen us make barbecue sauce before, you know that we use coconut sugar in our barbecue sauce because it doesn't increase your blood sugar. It doesn't react as quickly or as harshly as it does with brown sugar or plain sugar. So we use that instead, just to make it so that it's a slower blood sugar increase. It says $9.42. And we're grabbing 1 of the unbleached flowers, $2.24. Okay, we're getting the Simply Ragu, it's $1.96, and you know that we don't use this just as marinara or pasta sauce. We use it for pizza sauce. And our son makes homemade French bread pizzas every day for lunch, so we go through a decent amount. So this jar size lasts a lot longer for a better price than little jars of pizza sauce does. And we're grabbing some apple cider vinegar. We use that in the barbecue sauce recipe, and we're almost out. So it's $5.78 for that jar. Oh, excuse me.
No, that's different.
This is whole or that's the Bragg's. This is great value.
Whatever WH is.
Okay, so we assume this is $5.78 because we don't know what this one is or what that is. Okay, so this is kind of a squirrel moment, but Joel was wanting to get some kind of sweet snack for our road trip next week anyway, so this will probably go on the travel budget, but that's for the Kellogg's Homestyle. And hey, they're doing a thing where if you buy one, they will be providing a meal to for feeding hungry people. Probably Feeding America. Yeah, there you go. I am grabbing 4 bananas, and they're 58 cents per pound. We're buying a whole bunch of russet potatoes. We made them for like 3 or 4 different recipes. $1.18 per pound, and that was probably like what, 4 or 5 potatoes. Okay, and since I do sweet potatoes instead of the white potatoes, we're gonna grab 2 of those, one for each one of the recipes that we're making. I meant to say they are 98 cents per pound right now. Okay, and we're gonna make some soup, and we're gonna grab one of these bags of shredded. It's almost the only thing that we will choose the convenience on, just because shredding carrots is very time, I need to get like a little thing that I can just put the carrots in and turn on handle, and it just does the work for you, because I wouldn't do this if I had one of those. So, but anyway, it's $1.77. All right, and we're getting some celery too for the soup, and that is $1.84, I think. We're also getting this for a recipe, and it's $3.67. What'd you get? Belvedere, and that's for the cheeseburger soup to make it all cheesy. Yep. And it was how much? $5.68.
All right, so total for Walmart was $78.93. Now we're headed over to Sam's to finish up.
Yep. Okay, and we're grabbing French bread for our son, $3.98, but it's like 2 long ones. So they last him a good long while. Okay, so we got the 2-pack of pepperoni. It's $9.98, but it's like a 2-pack. So it's got double the amount what you get in a store. All right, so we're getting this 2-pack of turkey, and it is 2.5 pounds. 2.5 pounds for $9.98. All right, and we got our pack of bacon. That's a 3-pound pack, and it was $10.98.
All right, so our Sam's haul was $34.92, and this is what we've got. This was the total what we've got left for the rest of the month. And this is the last shopping haul of the month, so yep. What's left will go into our household items sinking fund.
Are you okay?
Yep, our household items sinking fund will go into that, and that's out of a budget of $600 for 3 adults.
Yes, and normally we spend a little bit more than that, but we were going on a 9-day road trip, and then at the end of the month, the last 3 days of the month, we'll be going on a 3-day road trip.
Yep.
Or 2.5, whatever, Yep. But anyway, the point is that we're not really cooking at home very much this month, and so that really decreases how much you spend on your groceries. That our son did stay home and he cooked.
Yep.
So, you know, there was a little bit of groceries being bought, but not a lot. So that's why our amount was so low this month. A more realistic number is probably a little more than 300.
Yep.
350.
Yep.
Something like that.
Yeah, that's true.
So, but that did make it look like we're really good this month.
That's right. All right, so that's our haul for this week and for this month. And if you'd like to see any more of our grocery hauls, recipes, or anything like that, we're going to put a video right up here. You can click. So until next time, for the Long Run Joel and Christy, I'm Joel.
And I'm Christine.
And don't forget the long run and give yourself a little grace.
Bye.